Hello, first grade. I am so excited. It's time to work with letters and words. Let's start with our amazing animal alphabet. Okay? Should we start from the very beginning and make sure we know all of them? A, the alligator is angry. Ah, ah, ah. B, the bear blows bubbles. B, b, b. C, the caterpillar cuts. K, k, k. D, the dino dances. D, d, d. E, the elephant exercises. Eh, eh, eh. F, the flamingo freezes. G, the goose giggles. G, g, g. H, the horse huffs. I, the insect itches. Eh, eh, eh. J, the jellyfish jiggles. J, j, j. K, the kangaroo kicks. K, k, k. I'm kicking, you just can't see my leg. L, the lizard licks. L, l, l. M, the moose munches. N, the newt is naughty. O, the ostrich sings opera. Ah, ah, ah. Oh, oh, oh. P, the pelican pops popcorn. P, p, p. Q, the queen bee quilts. Qu, qu, qu. All right, it is time to go on to our first letter for today. This is a very important letter, and it can make some important sounds. Most of the time when people say, what sound does R make? They're going to tell you and they're not wrong. But if R is at the beginning of the sound word, it doesn't say it just says r. So try to make that r sound. Okay, the is putting a vowel before the R. But at the beginning of a word, there's no vowel before the R, so it's going to say r, like rhino races. So R, the rhinoceros rapidly races on roller skates down a rainy road. He is really trying to reach the end of a rainbow. His red roller skates roar as he races down the road. He races on the right side of the road without resting so he can reach the rainbow before the rain stops. Let's roller skate like R the rhino. Hey, I have to stand up to do this. It will work better. Hey, so you're going to use your feet and you're going to pretend to roller skate. So you gotta, when you roller skate, your feet go out like this. So pretend like you're roller skating like R the rhino, and you'll say, R the rhino races. Rrr, rrr, rrr. Rrr, rrr, rrr. Good. So there we have it, R. S, the snake slithers. S, the snake says as she slithers along the sunny seashore looking for a spot to sleep. She slithers from side to side in the sun. Suddenly, a sailor on the shore sees the snake and says, "You should wear sunscreen or you will sunburn for sure." She says to the sailor as she slowly slithers into the shade away from the scorching sun to sleep. S, the snake snoozes in the shade. S, the snake slithers. T, 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 t. T, the tiger taps his tooth. T, t, t. T, the tiger taps and taps his troublesome tooth. T, t, t. All the day long on a terrible Tuesday, he taps, t, 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 and taps, t, 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 and taps, t, t, t. Finally, his tooth tumbles out. Ta-da! He shouts, "I will not have to tolerate that troublesome tooth any more." T, t, t. Let's make the t sound as we tap our tooth. T, t, t. U. U, the pup wants up. Most of these words, we've been looking at the first sound. But this time, we picked an animal where the middle sound is the letter. So we are focusing on the U in the middle of pup. Pup. U, the pup, wants up. U, the pup, wants up. He begged Uncle Pup to pick him up. But Uncle Pup was sitting under an umbrella and didn't want to get up. He begged Aunt Pup to pick him up. But Aunt Pup was also sitting under an umbrella and didn't want to get up. Finally, Father Pup heard U, the pup, say, So Father Pup picked up the pup and put him under the umbrella. U, the pup, is now utterly happy. I like this one because you reach up like you want up, but your arms almost make a U. U, the pup, wants up. Last one for today. V, the vulture, vacuums. Making the V sound makes my lip feel funny, and I actually really don't like the way it feels. But it's a cool sound. V, the vulture, vacuums. V, the vulture, lives in a valley. She loves to vacuum and view the dirt as it vanishes in the vacuum. Is the very sound the vacuum makes as V, the vulture, vacuums. The vacuum is so loud that her sister Violet can't hear herself as she practices her violin. Violet cries, "Would you stop vacuuming so I can practice my violin?" But V, the vulture, can't hear Violet, so she just continues to vacuum. Can you vacuum like V, the vulture? Nicely done. Let's do the ones we just learned one more time. Oh, we did Q last week. R, the rhino races. S, the snake slithers. T, the tiger taps his tooth. U, the pup, wants up. And V, the vulture, vacuums. Very good. You guys are awesome. Okay, first graders, next we're going to talk about handwriting. And you've been working really hard on your letters. And you guys already finished all your capital letters and you're working on your lowercase letters. But I want to take a step backward. Boop, boop, and make sure we make some of those capital letters just right. Now, a lot of you have got this down, but some of you are having a little bit of a hard time. That's okay. We struggle with different things. So if you're struggling with it, pay close attention. If you're not struggling with this, well, stop and think. Maybe you are. So think about it really hard. Go check your work and see how it looks. We're going to work on 3 letters. We're going to start with the letter B. A B has a nice straight back. It's tall and long. And then the bumps go here and here. You only pick up your pen or pencil one time. You make the line, you pick up. Now your bumps, you should do them together. Bump, bump, without picking up your pencil. Bump, bump. I know some people are picking up their pencils because their B's look like this. Bump, bump. And their bumps aren't connected. That's not quite right. That is not a B. We need to make sure our B's straight line, bump, bump. Okay? If that's something that's hard for you, pause the video and practice. See if you can write 10 uppercase B's. Ready, set, go. Right? Let's go on to the next letter. This is the letter R. It starts just like the B. Straight, tall back. We make a bump, and instead of making another bump, it's a kick. There's our R. So straight, tall back, bump, kick. Straight, tall back, bump, kick. I know some people are lifting up their pencil in the middle because I'm seeing R's that look like this. Bump, See how there's a space between? There shouldn't be a space. That's not right. These aren't R's. R's should be bump at the middle. Can you see bump at the middle? Kick down without picking up your pencil. Give it a try. If it's hard, that's okay. You're struggling and that's okay. I just have some questions. Are you starting your lines on the bottom? Because if you're starting your lines on the bottom, that's not quite right either. You need to start at the top and pull down when you start your letters, okay? Last letter we're working on right now is K. K, uppercase K, like the last two letters, starts with a straight line. Then you pick up your pencil. Now, instead of 2 bumps or a bump kick, you're going to do 2 kicks. You're going to kick to the middle, kick out. Down, kick to the middle, kick out. Notice I only pick up my pencil once. Do my 1 line, pick up. Then I do my 2 lines without picking up. Make sure you're not lifting up and doing this. This is not a K. You need to have it. Kick to the middle and kick down. Check your letters, maybe in your handwriting book, and see which ones are hard for you. If any of those letters were hard for you, give them a try. Try them again and again and again. As we try and keep practicing, it shows that you're resilient. It's also going to help your brain grow. It's going to get so strong. So keep it up. All right. Next, sight words. If you have cards, please go get them. And if you don't have cards, get some paper and write them on just plain paper. But we are writing sight word cards today, and you can write them with me as I go. That might make it a little easier. We will use our cards tomorrow in class, okay? So I need you to have them. We're going to make the word have. Have is spelled H-A-V-E. H-A-V-E. Have. I will use have in a few sentences while you write your card. I have 2 eyes. I have lots of teeth. I have messy hair. I have a big family. What do you have? Try to use the word have in a sentence. Tell it to your learning coach right now. You can pause the video if you need to. Our next word is they. They is spelled T-H-E-Y. They. 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 T-H-E-Y. Go ahead and write they while I tell you a few sentences with the word they. They are my friends. They have 2 dogs. They like to eat ice cream. Me too. They are scared of monsters. There you go. That's they. Can you think of a they sentence? Pause the video and go tell your learning coach. Our next word is that. That, spelled T-H-A-T. That. T-H-A-T. That. Once again, write your card while I give you a few sentences. That is an owl. That is a book. That is a pile of cups. That is going to break. Ah! That. Can you think of a sentence using the word that? Pause the video and tell your learning coach. Right. Our next word is the word to. T-O-W. There are lots of words that sound the same. Like to, it could be I am going to the store. I want to come to, let's buy 2 new candy bars. Okay, all of those used the word to, but only one of them used this to. This to is the number. It is when you can use it when you count, you can use it when you're telling the number of things. It's a number word. So TWO is number 2. These are 2 fingers. Again, write it down while I give you sentences. I have 2 eyes. I have 2 ears. I have 2 daughters. My 2 daughters are funny. Okay, so 2. Let's try another one. Oh, this one's a great word. It is the word up, like up. Pup wants up. U-P, very fast, 2 little letters. U-P, up. Up. Look up. I went up the mountain. I am going to go up the stairs to find my bed. Up. Up. I hope you wrote a card. Oh, I don't think I reminded you. So, if you didn't do it for this one, you can pause the video and tell your learning coach a sentence with the word to in it. You can also pause the video and tell your learning coach a sentence with the word up. Okay. The last word, oh, that was the last word. That was it. You guys did it. Those are your 5 words for tomorrow. Okay. So bring your cards and be ready to share some sentences. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, oh, I know what I forgot. Oh, class, I'm just losing my mind today. Are you guys good at listening to me, though? We have one more thing to practice, and it's sitting right here ready. We need to practice first sounds. First sounds means the very beginning sound of a word. So if I said the word Kimberly, the first sound is K. I can hear a B in the middle of Kimberly, and a L toward the end, and an E at the very end. But Kimberly, the first sound is K. Okay. The first sound in Kimberly is K. What is the first sound in watermelon? W. Watermelon. W, w, w. The first sound is W. What is the first sound in van? Van. V, 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 van. What is the first sound in peanut? Peanut. P, p, peanut. P is the first sound. What is the first sound in girl? Girl. G, g. Girl. G is the first sound in girl. Baby. I love babies. What is the first sound in baby? B, b, baby. B is the first sound in baby. Good job listening to the first sounds. Okay, now we are done. I really promise this time. You did great with your letters, your handwriting, your sight words, and even practicing some first sounds. So good work. I will see you soon. Have a good one. Bye.